Learn how to set the settings on your Facebook business page. And this is going to be just a simple overview. For the most part, when you set up a business page, it's set to public. That's the whole purpose of it. So once again, you're going to sign in to your personal account, and then you're going to click this little button to navigate to your business account. Once you're on your business Facebook page, you're going to go to the settings button. You've seen this before in other videos. So again, you know you're on your page when it says page info right here under general. So now we are going to click that general button, where we pretty much are, but let's just make sure we're all together here. And page visibility, the page is published. You can edit this and unpublish your page, as you can see, but you don't really want to do that. Now, visitor posts, this means that you can do a few things. Right now, anybody can publish anything and post to your page. It will not show on your newsfeed or on your main stream in your page. It kind of shows off in another section. So usually when you're new, go ahead and just allow this. You can also review posts before they go up. But again, when you're new, I wouldn't worry too much about this. I'd leave the page open for everyone to participate. I'll show you later, if you have a problem with an individual, how you can block that person and fix the whole problem. So remember, you can also delete anything that gets posted on your page by others. Typically not a problem. Okay, so the next thing is anyone can write a review. I highly recommend you leave that on because you really want to start getting reviews for your business. And this is post and story sharing. So what this is saying is that people can share your page's stories and your posts. Please leave this on because sharing your content is such a big boost, and that's how others are going to find you. It's like a recommendation. So this is really great. Now, audience optimization is basically allow newsfeed targeting and the ability to restrict the audience for your post. There's no need to restrict the audience. Just don't check that either. Here we go. This is the box that says allow people to contact my page privately by showing the message button. Yes, show the message button. You want people to reach out to you. This is your business, so leave that checked. Now, targeting ability, this section here is allow people in other pages to tag my page. Yes, again, that's how people see your business and others find it. Now, you're going to get some spammy tags, but you can remove those tags, and we'll talk about that a little later too. Country restrictions. Now, you can say the page is visible to everyone, or you can restrict countries. If you start to find you get a lot of spam from a specific other country, you can type that country's name in here and you can hide it from viewers who reside in that country. Now, age restrictions. This page is public. You can also say only show it to people over 17, 18, 19, 21, any of those things. If you sell alcohol, you absolutely have to be very careful with all of these sections, and you really need to mark everything properly. Now, page moderation. Basically, this is saying, do you want to block any words? So if someone had a swear word or a very negative word, do you want to block them? Again, I highly recommend you don't turn these things on. You monitor. If something becomes a problem, these are all completely customizable and changeable. Now, the profanity filter, same thing. And I have it off for a reason because one, it's not typically a problem. And two, if it goes overboard, you're blocking people that may have something decent to say, and not a good idea to have on. Okay, similar page suggestions. Now, you want to say include me. So on the side, you'll see page suggestions. And when you turn this off, so what happens if you turn this off, you don't get recommended on the side of other people's pages, like similar pages. That being said, when it's on, other people's pages get recommended on the side of yours. I don't really see a negative here. I leave it on because I'd rather have my page shared and not worry about other pages being shared on my page. Now, the page updates is automatically publish posts when info is updated on this page. I turn this off. I don't like this. Remember, I was having you delete all of the things we set up initially. Those aren't posts. There's no benefit to those. So I would definitely turn that off. Now, you can also post in multiple languages. Allow people to manage this page to write posts in multiple languages. Well, I don't have that on because I can't speak another language. So for some of you, that may be really great. Now, this section here says translate automatically. So this is great. Keep this on. So if there's somebody in your target audience whose second language is English, this will allow them to read your page in their native language. And comment ranking basically shows it'll either show by default the most recent or the most relevant. So I kind of leave mine unchecked and let it be the most recent. I think that works. You can go back in and change this. If you got some awesome ones, go back and change this. Now, your content distribution. So what this means is other people can't download your content. So up to you. Again, I don't really care. I want my content shared. That's why I put it out there. Now, this is a download your page. So you can get a copy of everything on your page right here if you want to do that. This merge pages button, let's say you have two accounts. Let's say you set one up way long ago, but you're not using it anymore. You kind of started over and you were like, oh, I have two. If they are very similar and for the same business, Facebook will let you merge duplicate pages. You just click right here, you put in your password, continue, and then you're going to you choose the two pages you want to merge. It will then ask you which you're merging into the other. Now, let me tell you something. All of the people who like and follow your page will be merged. You will not lose those. What you will lose is all the content on the page that you're merging away from, essentially. The one you're kind of getting rid of and bringing into your main page. You will lose the content on that page, but you will keep all of the likes and follows. So do this. You don't want two pages. You don't want to spread your audience out. So the next thing you can do down here is remove your page. There's really no reason to do this. They're going to leave it, if you do it and then within 14 days change your mind, you have the ability to kind of make a save there. But if you don't, there's no real reason to do this. Remember, you can go up here and unpublish your page temporarily also. So I want to show you, one of the things we talked about was blocking people. So let's say all you have to do is navigate over to a person's page, and you can do that. Obviously, you're just on their individual profile. You're going to see this right here. Okay, so remember at the bottom of their big giant cover photo, you see those three dots. We've navigated to those three dots in the past. So the three dots, this is on the person. Let's say this is Jane Smith, and she's posting spam on my page, and that's not helpful. I want to block this person. So I go to Jane Smith's individual personal page. I click on these three dots, and then I click block. And she's automatically blocked from having any access to my page at all. So I suggest you leave everything open. And if you have problems, it's typically only with one or two people. And it's typically spam because they don't know how to really market. And so you want to click the block and just block those individuals. So don't worry about closing off any of these things here. So that's the basics of all the settings, and those are pretty much what you need to know, and you can set them as you like. Again, if you don't know what to do, my recommendation is set all the positive ones on that we talked about, and turn off anything that's really restrictive, and monitor it yourself. If it starts to be a problem in any category, which I don't think it will, then you can edit them. And again, remember, if you do have a problem, it's typically one person, it's typically spam, and you can block that person. So if you have any questions, please let me know.